Hi everyone, welcome back to another Plan With Me video. This is Elise of Plan With Elise, and today I'm really excited because I'm going to be filming a video, there's a video happening already, that I've been thinking about for a while and I'm really excited to share. So, 2020 has been a year, right? It's been probably the most challenging year for many worldwide. I heard it best described as we've gone through a global trauma. What I wanted to do was reflect on the year and make a page in my planner that I can look back on with a list of 20 good things that happened in 2020. And some of these are things that happened to me. Some of these are things that happened worldwide or nationwide. We'll get through it, or we'll go through them together. What I want to do, I have a sheet of wax paper here. I think I need to turn it over. And then I have 2 packs here of colorful shapes. So I don't really think that I want to do any sort of color scheme besides just random colors throughout. So I don't know how this is going to look because I'm not usually very random with my colors. Pull up the sleeves and get going. But what I want to do is take out 20 circle stickers and kind of figure out the, what's going on here? Figure out the spacing of them to make sure also, I'm sure I have room for 20, but kind of need to figure that out before I go ahead and sort of label the top, or maybe like can label the middle of like 20 good things or something like that. So we can figure that out together. I encourage you to sit down, it doesn't have to be a page like this, and just write down, even if it's not 20, but try to do 20 good things that happen in 2020, because it's been a tough year and sometimes it's really easy to, reflect on the negative and, this isn't working. There we go. Okay, only remember the negative and not the positive, because sometimes the negative can be much more obvious than the positive. But hopefully together we can come up with these 20 things. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3. I'm not counting as I'm doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, all right, this is gonna be a little tight. Is that 12? I lost track again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 13, 14. All right, I'm going to have to be more cautious how I do this. There are 14. I need 6 more. I kind of wanted these to be more random, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Oh yeah, I think as I move these, I'll be able to get 6 more in there. I just had to sort of put them a little bit closer together. Oops. See that? 6. I still don't want them to be in a lot. Maybe I won't be able to get 6 more. What's going on? All right, let's try this again. Probably would have been better in my big planner than my classic, but my classic is really where I keep, I just feel like I keep more daily stuff in there and things like that. And this can also go in my wellness planner too. There are blue stickers in here. I know that so much during this month I've been looking for blue stickers for Hanukkah and I totally forgot about these. All right, so 4, 1, Elise, stop it. Okay, 4, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Is that 21? Did I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What is happening to me? 17, 18, 19. All right, I'm not going to have enough room for 20 stickers on this, unless I'm messing up this math. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I need 1 more. Okay, I guess what I can do is overlap. I think that if I overlap these, it's going to be a lot of overlapping, right? This is something that I'm going to tell you is like hard for me to figure out on camera because you're going to be watching me do this. I feel like I need to like do a mute and fast forward while I kind of shape these out. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, this is kind of a mess. I really hope I like how it comes out after. I feel like, I don't know, it's sort of a disaster. I'm almost wondering if I should have used all black stickers. I'm just gonna adjust this one a little bit. All black, but I don't know. I don't know how this is looking. I think because this part goes down so much, but I just think I'm gonna stick with it because maybe I'll learn from it. Let me just cut off this edge here so this doesn't stick to my page. I think that sort of layering them was really the only way I was going to be able to fit 20 in here, but I probably should have been a little bit more intentional about it. I don't really think I have the eye for it. So anyway, let's write down. That's a big 20. Okay, 20. I'm using my Papermate Flair here just because it has a nice bold tip. Those O's are awful. Okay. Whatever. I also hope these circles are big enough for the things that I wrote down. I don't think any of them are more than 4 words, but we'll figure it out. Okay, 20 good things would be all right here about. I could totally use lettering stickers for this, but I'm not going to. I'll save them. Maybe this can be an annual thing where next year we'll have 21. Okay, 20 good things about 2020. There we go. All right, now I have my list over here on the side. I'm going to be putting these in no particular order because I'll just kind of figure, I mean, they're all the same size, like the circles are all the same size, of course, but I'm not going to write them down really in any order. So let's see. Okay, one of the things, I guess should probably write this way because otherwise I'm going to be, I mean, this is a no smudge pen, but you just never know. So I want to be careful. Are we in frame? Yes, I'm in frame. Okay. Here. So one of the things that happened pre-COVID was that in February, I went to New Orleans, I'm not saying that right, for my college roommate's bachelorette party, which was awesome. I had never been before, and that was it was really fun. I was sick, and it was very cold in February there, but it was something great to reflect on because I can't believe that was only this year, just knowing how much has happened since. Okay, so visited New Orleans. I'm going to take out a couple of other pens here, I think, maybe just so that they can it'll look kind of different throughout if I use different pens. I just don't have a ton of pens that I love. I have like my select few, but look at this beautiful one. This Calva fan pen. Oh, this color is gorgeous. Okay, visited New Orleans. Let me just check this off so that I'm not like wondering what else I need to do. I wonder if I should have put these in order. No, they're in no order. All right. let's see, what else? Okay, also actually I think it was in March, right before, again, this all hit, but it sort of started. I went to New York City for a Michaels meetup. Oh, I'm gonna run out of room here. It was a Happy Planner Michaels meetup that was led by Hannah, who used to work at the Happy Planner, and Mary Ellen of Planning with Bumble drove and picked me up at the bus stop, and we went together, and then afterwards went to lunch with Christine of Twinkle Plans Her Day. So that was so much fun. I think Mary Ellen and Christine were the first two planner people that I met in real life, so that was a great day. I remember it being the start of COVID because my mom had asked me to make sure that I brought gloves with me because things were starting to kind of happen in New York City. All right, Michael's meetup. Then let's hear. Launched a YouTube channel. Definitely not something, whoops, I'm messing this up. Not something I planned on doing this year. I kind of just was one day like, I'm gonna do it. But it's been one of the best things about this year. Thanks to so many of you who watch and talk to me, and it's been great. Launched YouTube. Favorite channel, because like YouTube didn't launch, but my channel launched. And this is also, I mean, I could fast forward writing through these, but I'm also kind of reflecting on it and talking to you about it as I do this. So, okay, let's see what else. All right, this one, it's sort of similar to the New Orleans, but I had the college roommate's wedding. Her wedding was literally the night before the world shut down. There were weddings the morning after hers that got canceled. So this was really the last thing that happened, like with people. Luckily, no one got sick, but it was a ton of fun. Okay, so celebrated that. All right, then right here in February, and some of these are going to be since COVID hit. Like, I mean, Launch YouTube channel was since COVID hit. They're not all pre-COVID. But in February, I spent the weekend at my cousin's house watching two of her daughters. And it was a really nice weekend because it was a long weekend. We spent 4 days together, and it was just great to spend that quality family time when I don't always have the opportunity to do that. I have a big family who I love, but when we have a holiday, pre-COVID again, and we're all together, it's almost just like it's hard to talk to everyone at once because there's so many people there. We're like saying hello and goodbye. Okay, where is that on my list? There we go. All right, next up, I had some big savings goals this year, and I reached them. Some of that money was spent because I needed to furnish my apartment, but it's still something that I achieved and hope to build back up. Build back up. Saved $12K. Maybe, I don't know if I should put a dollar sign here. I'm not going to put a dollar sign there. Okay. And that's something that I never thought I'd be able to do. In December of last year, I started $1,000 savings, and I think I reached it in February. So from February to, I guess it was November, I was able to save $12,000, which was amazing. And a big budgeting goal. All right. This was a really cool day this summer. I was featured for the first time, and the only time, but for the first time, I was featured on Happy Planner's Instagram account. It was a photo where I showed the name page in my planner where you write your name and said, go write your name in your planner. It was, I think, it must have been in July. Maybe it was June, but it was because those planners started in July. Okay, teacher, AP. All right, next up, this was in July as well. I went to Wildwood, which is a beach town in New Jersey, for my best friend's bachelorette party. I'm just going to put it on 2 lines. There were, I don't remember how many of us girls that stayed in a house together, and we were safe and distant from everyone else, but that was a really amazing weekend. I absolutely loved it. Okay, now let's see what else can I put in here. All right, this is kind of a weird one, but I'm doing it anyway. I gave up my apartment, which I'm glad I did because it forced me to declutter and get rid of a lot of things and kind of, I don't know, it's like, it's been, you know, a trying few months, but it's allowing me to have a fresh start rather than if I had like gone back to my apartment after, you know, my move and my breakup or something. It's just giving me a really fresh start. So I'm glad I gave up the apartment that I lived in for, how long did I live there? I don't know, 6 years. Okay. And then, what else? Let's see. All right, I'm going to write, maybe with this pen, that it became monetized on YouTube, which is separate from launching. And that was wonderful. And it's really allowing me to do a few things. It's allowing me to save, and it's allowing me to, honestly, is allowing me to like get an apartment that it's not that I don't make enough money for, it's just that apartments here are ridiculous in pricing. So the money I can make on YouTube helps to supplement my bills and my expenses. Let's write that here. You know, I do work a full-time job, so I'm doing these videos either after work or on weekends. So this is, it's a hobby and I love it, but it's definitely a second job. Okay, that was a great moment, getting monetized on YouTube. All right, then let's see. Right over here, quality time at home. You know, I'm 33. I have not lived at home in 9 years. And so it's been nice to spend this time with my mom and stepdad that I wouldn't have had otherwise. And they're great and they give me my space and we spend time together. But it's been nice to be here. You know, I never thought I'd be coming back home. But I'm leaving again soon. So now that I'm close to leaving, I don't know exactly when you're seeing this, but I will tell you I'm filming it on Sunday, December 6th. So tomorrow is 3 weeks from when I move. I'm feeling the emotions. Okay, quality time at home. All right, this is another YouTube one that I'm excited about. This past week, I reached 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, which I'm so honored for. Honored about. Right, subscribers. I still see, while I am so appreciative to all of you who have subscribed, I still do see that 50% of my watches are coming from people, of my views, SUB, I can't do that, I can't spell and talk at the same time, are coming from people who aren't subscribed. So if you aren't subscribed, I would love it if you took a moment to. Okay, have to note that one down. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Okay, next up, like kind of just keep switching pens here. This is another planner related. There's been a lot of great planning related things happening this year for Elise. Maybe I'll write it this way. I became an affiliate for the Happy Planner, which means that when you purchase from thehappyplanner.com, whoops, I was not paying attention to what I was doing. You know what? I'm going to kind of adjust. Whoops, that's upside down. I'm going to kind of adjust how I write this. It means that when you purchase using the link in the description of this video, or when I do a swipe up on Instagram or through my website or something like that, that I do make a small commission, which again helps me to live, helps me to pay my bills and to save and reach these financial goals. Okay, and honestly also helps me to be able to bring you more content so I can buy stuff to share with you. All right, so I'm going to write became an affiliate. Whoops. Affiliate. It's a little bit lighter because I wrote on that, but I'm going to go over it again after this dries. Okay, became an affiliate for Happy Planner. All right, here, another wedding. My best friend Carly's wedding. It was in September. It was the most beautiful day. It was outside. It was social distance, safe, and just amazing to celebrate her and her amazing husband. I know I just kept saying amazing over and over again, but it was really just an absolutely wonderful day. Okay, got that. All right, a couple more. Oh, up here. Wild University. Wild University has been such a fun part of 2020, only launched in September, and it's already, oh, and this is purple. I didn't even do that intentionally. It's already been a really important part of my year, and I'm so grateful that they had reached out to ask me to be part of the beginning of it, a founding member, where I have content that's on Wild University. I have a class about achieving planner peace with a Franken planner system and kind of tips and tricks on how to set that up no matter what planner you're using. So that's great. It was actually the first thing I wrote down on my list that's on the side here. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. It's weird. On this list I have, oh, there's 4. I just want to see how many I have left. Make sure that I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I put 21 stickers here? Because I listed 1 through 20 on my list. 2, 3. What am I missing here? Oh, I know what it is. Okay. You know what? I checked one. I put something with a question mark because when I started this list, I didn't know if I would achieve it. And so when I did, I put a check mark next to it, but I mistook it for the check marks that I'm putting as I write these down. Okay. So, this is the one. Found an apartment. I wrote it down because I didn't know if I would, and I did. I know I wanted to use more than 2 pens. I don't know why I've just been using 2. I think it's easier, less decisions to make. I'm liking this more with the pen, right? Okay, then Biden was elected. It's a great thing about 2020. Biden-Harris. It's good for so many reasons. I know we all have different political opinions, but this was good in my mind from 2020. Okay. Next up is something that I'm being a little premature about, but I think I'm safe doing this. Like I said, I am filming this on Sunday, December 6th. As of today, I think I have 13,946 Instagram followers. So I think it's safe to say, hopefully, that in the next 3.5 weeks, I'll get 54 more followers. So I was going to write, what was I going to write? 14,000 followers on Instagram. So, but you know what? That one's right there. It's okay. We can do it here. It was last December that I reached 10,000, which was a great milestone. I was kind of hoping to reach 15,000 this year, but 14,000, 4,000 in a year, I'll take it. But if you have an Instagram and you're not following me, I would love if you did to help me get closer to that goal. If for some reason I don't, I'm going to have to edit this. But I think maybe in the next week or so that should happen. All right, 14K on Instagram, check. Let's see, I think there should only be 2 more in here. Oh, well, I wish I kind of put the next 2 more separated because they're sort of similar, but it's fine. All right, opened. I think this could have been fun if I put the dates next to each of these, but they're in my planner, so I don't really need the dates next to them. Also, sorry, that was really far up. Also, I definitely don't have room for the dates next to them. But opened an Etsy shop. I have an Etsy shop of printables. There will be more coming, but they are going to mainly be budgeting related, to be able to share with you some of my favorite ways to incorporate budgeting into your planner just by doing a quick printable. Okay, open an Etsy shop and then launched my website. So this year I opened the Etsy shop. Okay, launch of, I guess. Open Etsy shop, started a YouTube channel, launched a website. It's been busy. Launch of my website. Okay, so there you have it. There are 20 good things about 2020 for me. And again, most of them are personal. The only one that's like, I guess, affecting other people is Biden-Harris elected. But it's also personal because I'm excited about it. So these are my 20 good things about 2020. Please tell me one good thing about 2020 in the comments of this video. I want to know one good thing that you experienced this year. Thank you so much for watching. I would love it if you were to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see you next time.